Scamacca, and again! Goal! Atalanta! And Atalanta go in front. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
It was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just rushed over, he took his time and he did it very fine.
So, a breakthrough already.
Kelly. Jagrova. Francisco Conceição. Locatelli. Francisco Conceição. Scalvini. Zalewski. Scalvini. Pasalic. Scalvini. Kosunu.
Lookman.
Pasalic.
Here's Scamacca. First time, excellent interception.
Kostic. Brema. Kelly. Francisco Conceição. Kalulu. Locatelli.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too.
City. Zalewski. Scalvini.
Lookman. Lookman. And here's Pasalic. He is just caressing the ball. He's got to be in here. Lookman.
Jagrova.
David. Openda.
Jagrova.
It's an imaginative pass.
Kosunu.
Lookman. It's Pasalic. Pasalic providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, nice touch. Scamacca, played out to the right. So who's he picking out? And the ball is out of play. Kalulu shifted upfield.
Brema.
Thuram. And he cuts out the supply. Scamacca. Out to the right. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Moved on forwards, and here's Openda. Kostic. Thuram. That has been cut short.
Zalewski. Pasalic.
Pretty looking ball that. Gets the throw. Jagrova. David. Openda. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Zalewski. Aim forwards. Scamacca. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a cute ball. Francisco Conceição. Thuram. Kostic. Kelly. Jagrova. Locatelli. Oh, can he get onto this? Pasalic. Kosunu. Lukman. Kosunu. Let's Pasalic. Zalewski. That's a good run down the left. Zalewski. Looks a good cross. There's the shot! Backhand goal. It's been a high-tempo start.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Thuram. Jagrova. Thuram. Kostic. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he's there to clear it. Scalvini. Zalewski. Scalvini. And it's played forward. Zalewski. Locatelli producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Kalulu gently down. Thuram. Kostic. Thuram. Kostic. This physical challenge. Lukman. Scamacca. Jagrova. Kostic. Locatelli. Francisco Conceição. Locatelli shifted upfield. The road. Chimsiti. Kosunu. Pasalic. Lukman. And here's Scamacca. Kalulu. Thuram. Rema. Kostic. Moved on forwards. Nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. Thuram. Jagrova. Thuram. Jagrova. Out to the left it goes. Showing good feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Conceição. Can he finish? He has done it!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when take your hat off and just say, too good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Pasalic played out towards the right wing. And here's Skamaka and the shots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Skamaka actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Played it short. And it's Zalewski. Now it's the road. Kosunu. Oh, delicate chip through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Getting this one clear. Great chance! Same outcome.
Atalanta really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Really well manoeuvred. Kalulu. Kelly. Turan. Zhikrova. Locatelli. Zhikrova. Turan. Kostic. Turan.
Good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's a nice ball. Lookman. That's good play. Cross goes in there. Keeper gets his hands on it. Francisco Conceição. Zhikrova. Zalewski. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Turan. Kelly. Lookman aimed forwards. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Kelly forwards and with intent. Kalulu. Francisco Conceição. Kelly. Zhikrova. Aim forwards. Chance! moved on forwards. Scalvini. The road. Zalewski. Promising position. It's Zalewski. And here's Scamacca. Scamacca! That was superb goalkeeping.
Scamacca is offering a right smile there.
And it's played forward.
Openda really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Scalvini. Zalewski. Scalvini. Zalewski. Scamacca. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's brought it down, and it is a penalty. Atalanta have themselves a chance from the spot. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's the keeper's ball. Zalewski. The road. That's really well manoeuvred. Zalewski. Francisco Conceição. Kalulu. Francisco Conceição. Kalulu. Thuram. Jagrova. Wins the duel this time. Kalulu. Francisco Conceição. Moved on forwards. 8 forwards. Openda. That's a nicely weighted pass. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Lookman. Get a throw in. Thuram. Kelly. Locatelli. Jagrova. Francisco Conceição. Jagrova. And the balls could be danger here. And a chance! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
This is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
David. Muscular approach does pay off here. Lookman shifted upfield. Scalvini. Scamacca does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Zalewski. Zalewski tries a cross. And he's there to clear it. Kostic. Turan. Kostic. Turan. Locatelli. Francisco Conceição. Proves too strong. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's not taken him long. That's going to be a booking. Too much with that. Kosunu gently done. Pasalic. Lookman. And it's played forward. Pasalic in acres of space out wide. Zalewski. Scalvini looks to the other side. Lookman. Pasalic looking to get on the end of this. Tries to get it clear. Oh, good ball! And here's Pasalic. Pasalic. Turan did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great defending, strong and determined. Zalewski. Locatelli. Turan. Brema. Francisco Conceição. Kelly. Kelly forwards and with intent. De Roon. Jimsiti. Kosunu. Played towards the other side. Zalewski. Scamacca. Spread out to the left. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Brema. Atalanta needing to chase the game already. Jagrova. And it's played forward. Zalewski. Scalvini. Zalewski. Scalvini. Zalewski. Scamacca. Zalewski. And here's Scamacca.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's Conceição. Oh, what a sonic goal! He has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Up he goes! He should have done better, and he knows it.
He looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Kosunu played over towards the opposite flank. Scalvini. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Scamacca. Zalewski. Picks one through. Can he latch on to this? Francisco Conceição. Kostic. Thuram. Kalulu. Francisco Conceição. Kalulu. Jekurova. Kostic. Thuram. Kostic. Locatelli. Jekurova. And here's Openda. That's a good ball. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Chance, surely! Back into the middle. And it's Zalewski. Over to the left. Might be danger here. Scamacca! Another big chance that gets away. Fera. Francisco Conceição. Kelly. Jekurova. Thuram shifted upfield. Kostic. Thuram. Locatelli. That's really well manoeuvred. Atalanta getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Kosunu chooses to go cross-field. Searching passes played there. Locatelli. Francisco Conceição. Clearly not happy with that. Francisco Conceição. Rema. Thuram. Locatelli. Kalulu. Francisco Conceição. Does really well to win the ball there. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kelly has given away a free kick. He's through, now is he in? And it's Turan. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's picked it up out wide. Jim City wins the duel this time. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Skamaka. Zalewski. Kelly aimed forwards. Locatelli did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Jukurova. Conceição. Now it's David. And that has been clubbed away. Kostic. Locatelli. And here's Openda. This has gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Kostic! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That was beautiful, something close to genius. So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Caresses it through. Locatelli with the clearance. And that has been cleared. Jukurova. Turan. Kostic. Bremer. Kelly. Jukurova. Locatelli. Locatelli, gently done. And it's Conceição. Locatelli. Played back into the middle. Turan. Locatelli. Turan. David! That is a brilliant interception. The road. Scalvini. Moved on forwards. Zalewski. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bremer. Thuram. Kostic, shifted upfield. Tries a deft little ball. Zalewski, and he goes cross-field. Now it's Pasalic. Lukman. Skamaka. Lukman. And here's Pasalic. He's well positioned here. He's free. Can he finish? He was done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
David. Great defending, strong and determined. Kosunu. Lukman. And it's Pasalic. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, they have every right to be.
He's in plenty of space here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Duran clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zone or man-to-man now. Zagrova really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Scalvini. Atalanta to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Lukman! And he's picked out the run. The road. And here's Skamaka. Gets it away. Pass is intercepted. And here's Skamaka. That is good strength. Thuram. Locatelli. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's Zalewski. Good spread. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Thuram. Zagrova. Crossfield changing the point of attack. Doing well down the right, but he's left himself in need of support. Skamaka has been caught there, it's foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. defending, but that'll do. It's the road. Vicious ball here. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
That has been knocked clear. Kostic. Pasalic. Scamacca tries to thread one through. That is lovely. Locatelli cuts it out. Thuram. Kalulu, Francisco Conceição, Locatelli, Kostic, Openda, cross into the box.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Probing pass. Lookman. Here's Pasalic. And it's played forward. Kostic. Bumped delicately. Now it's Thuram. Thuram. That's well blocked, and back out it comes.
They certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Thuram clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zone or man-to-man now.
Jagrova takes the shot! Jagrova. Locatelli. Here's Openda. He's having a shot! A terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nice looking ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Here's Openda. Might come loose. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lookman. It's a nicely shaped ball. Climbs up big! Has another goal! Francisco Conceição. Locatelli. Jagrova. Lookman. It's Pasalic. Kelly gets across to intercept that. Jagrova. Now it's David. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Scalvini. Zalewski. Scalvini. It's Pasalic. Kostic cuts out the pass. Bremer. Kostic, aim forwards. Thuram. Kostic. Thuram. Kostic. Thuram. Kostic. Thuram. Scamacca. Here's Otenda. Succumbs to the pressure. Zalewski. The road. Kelly. Jekorova. Francisco Conceição. Locatelli. It's really well manoeuvred. Zalewski makes the interception. That was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Bremer. Pasalic, forwards and with intent. That's tidy. And it's Pasalic. The ball is loose and the chase is on. What's Otenda? Kosunu gets over and intercepts. The road. Pasalic. Vicious ball here. It's goal kick. Gently done. Thuram. Locatelli. Francisco Conceição. Kalulu. Thuram. Francisco Conceição. Locatelli. Bremer. Locatelli. Francisco Conceição. Now it's Otenda. Tries a shot! And a terrific save for the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Still a possession this, but very little to show for it. Locatelli. Thuram looking for a runner. Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
That is as far as they're going to go.
Pasalic. Atalanta going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Chimsiti. Kosunu, and it goes crossfield. Scalvini. That's really well manoeuvred. Jukurova. Well played, that can knock out the danger. That's put paid to a promising move. Oh, Red, nice interception. Here's Openda. David. Francisco Conceição. The room. Pasalic. That's an imaginative pass. Always on to shapes to shoot! Atalanta get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Kelly. Locatelli. And it's played forward. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Zalewski, flipped into space. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Francisco Conceição. Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. The road. Let's Pasalic. This interception, his positioning is spot on. The road. Pasalic. Bremer. Locatelli shifted upfield. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Lookman looks to the other side. Scalvini. Very nicely done. Oh, he's in! Oh, shooting chance! Pasalic. That pass has been well intercepted. Calmly anticipates. Kalulu. Jukurova. Turan. Bremer, aim forwards. Kostic. Bremer. Kostic. Jukurova. And it's Conceição. Decent chance! The ball's come loose here. Locatelli. There's the shot! And he cuts up trumps again.
Nice and simple for the keeper.
And it's Kostic. Now it's David. And he shoots! Juve moved on forwards. Conceição takes a shot. Shots and it's been taken short. Drives it in. And he's there to get it away. Fera is in a good position. Damn it! And yes, it's there! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Scamacca. Lookman. Lookman. Great defending, strong and determined. And the finish! Get that clear. Played out to the right. Jukurova. Locatelli. Francisco Conceição. Thuram, who's set up one goal so far. Kostic. Kostic, gently done. Openda chips it through. Zalewski. Now who's going to be first to this? Zalewski. It's Zalewski. Zalewski. Now here's the delivery. Jerome. Zalewski puts the ball in. Thuram, aim forwards. Jukurova. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Kalulu. Thuram. Kostic. Thuram. Bremer. Locatelli. And it's played forward. Oh, Penda! Locatelli. Pasalic. Scamacca. Scamacca, laid out to the left flank. Oh, that's a nice ball. Played through for the wide man. That's been repelled. Knocks it out wide. Lookman, there's the delivery. Chance for a shot! Gets it away. Locatelli. Francisco Conceição. Well, that's well seen too. The room. Jukurova. On time, excellent interception. Jim City forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Bremer. Thuram. Kostic. Locatelli. Jukurova. Locatelli shifted upfield. It's Conceição. The road. Scamacca. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's neat. It's a good-looking delivery. Cleared away. Zalewski. That's really well manoeuvred. Jukurova. Pasalic. It's Zalewski. The road. Here's Scamacca. Nice interception, well timed. Jukurova. Bremer. Thuram. Kostic. 8 forwards. David. That's a simple one for the keeper. Lookman. Zalewski chooses to go cross-field. Kosunu. Pasalic. Scamacca. Perception his positioning was spot on. Kalulu. Locatelli. Brema. Here's Scamacca. Kelly. Thuram. Kelly. Thuram. Kostic, gently done. Pasalic. Has a quick glance. Pasalic, and he's managed to get free. Oh, Pasalic! He hits the net. Just 1 minute now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what's the difference a goal makes? Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Kalulu. Kalulu. Francisco Conceição. Kelly. Jakurova. Nicely intercepted. Lookman. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Played in by Lookman. Here comes another cross. Tries to get it clear. Out to the right. Lookman. Turns and goes back. It's Zalewski. Barone. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Scamacca was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Scamacca. Jakurova. Now it's Openda. Locatelli. Locatelli. It's a real chance! He scored! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Jakurova simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And he's on a charge. Zalewski played towards the other side. Does really well to win the ball there. Jukurova. Openda looking to get on the end of this. He has found the way through.
Lookman. Kosunu.
Chimsiti. Zalewski. Derone. Bremer. Kostic. Turan, played over towards the opposite flank. Scalvini. Throw it. Pasalic. Lookman. Skamaka. That was very necessary. Openda. Turan looking to penetrate opposition lines. That's not the cross he had in mind. Zalewski. We've seen lots of the ball. Trying to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. David. Goes to finish! Oh, that is rather wayward. Crossfield, changing the point of attack. Kelly cuts it out. Kalulu. Kelly. Jukurova. David. Oh, super find. He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Lookman.
Kostic. Turan.
Kosunu. Lookman. Kosunu.
Pasalic. Lookman. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Moved on forwards. played forward. That has been cut short. Lookman. Kalulu wins the duel this time. Lookman. Played with finesse. Well read. Danger is averted. Francisco Conceição. Locatelli forwards and with intent. The room. He's going to be disappointed with that. Locatelli cuts out the pass. Francisco Conceição. Thuram. Kalulu. Moved on forwards. Locatelli. And it's played forward. Bremer. Kostic. Thuram. Jagrova. Francisco Conceição. Oh, sweet feet. Locatelli. And it's Thuram. Great defending, strong and determined. Danger averted for now. Kostic. Thuram. Kostic. Locatelli. Play on the left-hand side here. Lookman. Pasalic. Lovely bit of skill. Not much subtlety about that challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Jagrova. Oh, such a clever touch. It's run loose here. Pasalic does really well to win the ball there. Lookman. Can he get onto this? Pasalic. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Zalewski, and that's aimed into the middle. Francisco Conceição. Kalulu. Francisco Conceição. Kalulu. Francisco Conceição.
Kalulu.
Jagrova. Turan. Here's Openda. Locatelli. Conceição. That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. Kostic. Fera. Jagrova. And the shot's on here. Up towards the flank. Turan. He's being urged to shoot. David. Conceição. Conceição. Here's Openda. And the shot! That's come loose. Lovely feet. Turan. Locatelli. Francisco Conceição. Steaming on goalwards. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Atalanta can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Now it's Openda. That's nice. Duron gets across to intercept that. Keeper's got good distance on that. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Sulu. Lookman. Nice control. Oh, good spread. Lookman. Here's Pasalic. Here's Pasalic. And the shot! It's just about enough of it.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Kostic. Jagrova. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Lookman. The road. Zalewski. Fera. Kostic. Turan. It's going out for a throw-in. That's very neat. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Di Gregorio sends that a long way. Jagrova. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Jagrova. This might spell goes for a shot! It's a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Here's Skamaka, over to the left, Zalewski, shoots! Kostic. Pasalic. Bremer. Atalanta are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Oh, he's found support out wide. David! Cross deflected behind for a corner. Kostic plays it short. Kelly. Big chance! Scalvini looks to the other side. Played out to the right. Kosunu. City. Kosunu. City. Zalewski. He's in plenty of space here. Kelly attempts a clearance. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Openda. Jekrova. Openda. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Before making the save, and he's at it again now. Zalewski. Played into the middle. Di Gregorio claims it, and the danger passes. Turan. Jekrova.
David really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Openda. Pasalic. Oh, red, nice interception. Tries a measured ball. Zalewski. Scalvini. Has a look and plays it forward. Not Zalewski. Skamaka. And here's Pasalic. Here's Pasalic. Pasalic! Lookman, he's got backward here. Goes down, but nothing given. Jekrova. And he's picked out the run. David!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Still a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Scalvini. Zalewski. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. He slings it in. Di Gregorio claims it, safe hands. Zalewski. Scalvini. Zalewski. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. David! David!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Zalewski. De Roon. It's Zalewski. Francisco Conceição. Di Gregorio. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Scalvini. Scamacca. Brema. And here's Openda. Openda tries to dink it through. David. Now it's David. Great challenge, time to perfection. No foul, says the referee. Zalewski. Zalewski. And here's Scamacca. Lookman. De Roon. Pasalic. And he welcomes it in. Lookman. Chooses to go back. Openda. And it's been played through. Jim City makes the interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's making a real surge on the left. And he has been fouled there. He is shown a yellow card. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Really well cleared. It's Zalewski. Only partially clear. Thuram, aim forwards. The road. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Francisco Conceição. 5 minutes till the break. Kostic. Thuram. Locatelli. Jagrova. Openda. Oh, good take in a good area. It's a threatening ball. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Lookman. Zalewski. Decent progress down the left. Zalewski. Out to the left it goes. Zalewski tries a cross. Cleared away. Atalanta have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, it's come loose. It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Openda. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Openda. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pasalic. Duron shifted upfield. Rema. Kelly. Thuram. Kelly, gently done. Kalulu. Locatelli. Jagrova. Kostic. Thuram. Rema. Kostic. Aim forwards. Openda. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Zalewski. And it's lofted through here. Rema. Kelly. The road. He's in space and looking for options. Very nicely done. And the shot! Kostic. Thuram. Rema. Kostic. Locatelli. Thuram. And it's Kostic. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Kostic, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Great defending, strong and determined. Locatelli. And here's Openda. Openda. And here's Kostic. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Turan. Kelly. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Zalewski. Atalanta keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Turan, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Giroud. Played towards the other side. Zalewski. Scalvini. Giroud. Lookman. Pasalic. Can he latch on to this? Pasalic. Chance to play it in. Shot! Turan. Francisco Conceição.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Zalewski. And it's the road. Kalulu did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Kostic. Kelly. And it's played forward. Turan. Francisco Conceição. Turan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pasalic. Lookman. And he goes cross-field. Zalewski. Pasalic. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And here's Skamaka. Takes a shot! No mistake! And now he has two. Atalanta playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Turan. Locatelli. Jukurova. It's Conceição. Cracking ball. He's got a crucial block in there. He's heaved it away. Kostic. Locatelli. Turan. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. hoisted clear.
Locatelli.
Conceição. That is lovely. He cuts out the supply. Zalewski. Skamaka. The road. Looking here to chip it through. Zalewski providing an outlet on that flank. Skamaka. And here's Pasalic. And there's the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just strike from range.
Kalulu forwards and with intent. Thuram. Jagrova. Kostic. Locatelli. Jagrova. Locatelli. Francisco Conceição. Oh, that's nice. Locatelli. Over to the left. This is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Pasalic. Skamaka. Openda. Does really well to win the ball there. Zalewski. Zalewski. Delivered with swing. Kelly tries to clear. They've played it short. Oh, that's neat. De Roon. Zalewski. Zalewski laid out to the left flank. De Roon. And here's Skamaka. Here's Skamaka. And here's Skamaka. Kostic. Locatelli. Kalulu. Francisco Conceição. Searching passes played there. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's not going far. That's really well manoeuvred. Kostic. This physical challenge. Lookman. Oh, red. Nice interception. Pasalic in acres of space out wide. Kalulu clears it away. Punched away. And it's Zalewski. The road. Muscular approach does pay off here. Pasalic wins the duel this time. The road, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Zalewski. Zalewski forwards and with intent. Jukurova. Locatelli shifted upfield. David. Oh, smashing that! It goes to show he is human after all.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Kosunu looks to the other side. Zalewski. Lukman. Rema with a fine tackle. Openda. Turan. Locatelli. Aim forwards. Oh, it's a great ball here. Scamacca. And it's gone back to the keeper. Turan. Kostic, gently done. He's found a way through. Oh, Penda! What a collide! No, he didn't quite meet it right. That's tidy. Turan. Jukurova. Scalvini. Kosunu. Lukman. Pasalic out to the right. Aimed in towards the centre. Kelly is there and he can get that clear. There are a few. Oh, they could be caught out here. Has a look up. Big chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Moved on forwards. Francisco Conceição. Kostic. Turan. Locatelli. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Scamacca. Rema, gently done. Pasalic. Lukman making good progress on the right-hand side. Here's Pasalic. Lukman laid into space. In by Pasalic. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Here's Pasalic. Turan shifted upfield. Now it's Openda. Nice control. And here's Turan. And it's Conceição. He's in here! Conceição. Conceição's cross. Osunu gets good distance on it. Kostic. Jukurova. Conceição. Oh, sweet feet. Osunu. Lookman. He's having a look round. Here's Pasalic. Played out to the right. Lookman. Played in by Lookman. Kelly is there and he can get that clear. Moved on forwards. Jukurova. Played out wide. Kostic. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Cleared without complication. Locatelli forwards and with intent. Lookman. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Brema. Jukurova. Kostic. Turan. Locatelli. Aim forwards. Openda spread out to the left. Kostic with the cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's anyone's ball now. It's Locatelli. Kostic. Locatelli. That's a great chance! Osunu. Lookman. Pasalic. Lookman. It's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Pasalic. Francisco Conceição. Lulu. Locatelli. Francisco Conceição. Kelly. Kelly shifted upfield. Osunu. The road. And it's Zalewski. The road. Turan. Kostic. Turan. Locatelli. Zalewski. And the first half is done.
Il fotoplan di tutti i settori sono pregati di recarsi nell'area dello staff.
Here we go again. Atalanta didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Jagrova. Kostic. Thuram. Jagrova. Now it's David. David! And that is a truly outstanding save.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
And it's Pasalic. Lookman. And here's Pasalic. And here's Pasalic. Pasalic could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Showing good feet. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. The road. Zalewski. Zalewski. Now then, the ball's come loose. David. Openda. The road. Kosunu. The road. It's a throw-in. Pasalic. Lookman. The road. Scalvini. The road. Scamacca. Over to the left. There will be a throw-in. Crossfield changing the point of attack. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Kostic. Thuram. Jagrova. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Zalewski, Scalvini, Jim City, forwards and with intent. The road, Zalewski. And here's Scamacca, into the channel. Hit into the middle, cleared away. Thuram, gently done. Openda. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. The road. Pasalic. Pasalic, played out towards the right wing. It's Zalewski. Zalewski. Oh. And a chance! Brema. Kostic. Thuram.
Kostic. Locatelli. Aim forwards. Oh, good spread. Lovely feet. Jagrova. Turns, shot a goal! Away. Serves up across. Jim City getting this one clear. David. David! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to do it his very best.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Moved on forwards. Conceição with the slide tackle there. Kostic. Jagrova. Locatelli. Francisco Conceição.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Scalvini. Jagrova.
And it's played forward. And here's Scamacca, and he's found a way past. Probing pass. Di Gregorio gets his gloves on it, nice and calm.
Kalulu. Locatelli. Turan. Kelly. Turan. Kelly. Kalulu. Locatelli. Kalulu. Zalewski.
That's a cute ball. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Turan. Kostic. Turan. Kelly. Francisco Conceição. Kelly.
Kelly shifted upfield.
Jagrova. Turan. Locatelli.
And it's Conceição. Now it's David. Oh, what a... He's had a shot! It's in! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's become a case of men against boys.
Scamacca.
Conceição cuts out the pass.
Locatelli.
Conceição. Whips it in. It's a mighty effort!
It wasn't a great header in the end.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
The road. Kostic. Turan. Jagrova. Francisco Conceição. Jagrova. And here's Optenda. Atalanta getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Pasalic. And here's Pasalic. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Kalulu. Kelly. Kostic. Rema. Kalulu. Thuram. Jagrova. Thuram. Kostic. Kostic. Forwards and with intent. He's got away. Jim City clears it away. Pasalic. Zalewski. Scalvini. Zalewski. Scamacca. Locatelli. Jagrova. Thuram. Francisco Conceição. Kalulu. Kelly. Jagrova. Thuram, gently done. Pasalic. Jim City. Scamacca. Scamacca played through into space. Lookman, oh, it's played into the area. Francisco Conceição. Locatelli. Kelly. 8 forwards. Thuram. And here's Scamacca. Locatelli. Jagrova. Thuram. Rema. Locatelli. Jagrova. Francisco Conceição. Locatelli. Nicely intercepted. Kostic. Thuram. That's really well manoeuvred. He's on it, and the shot! Zalewski. They're not going to make any further progress now. Lookman. It's Pasalic. Atalanta couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Gets a good foot in there. Jagrova. And here's Openda. Openda! No, it's wide.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the empty zone.
Moved on forwards. Lookman. Scalvini. Zalewski. Scalvini is onto it in a flash. Conceição makes the interception. Kelly. Jagrova. Turan. Jagrova. Kostic. Kostic. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Turan. Locatelli. Can he finish? He's kept it out. That's a great save.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Lookman. Pasalic. Can he get onto this? Pasalic. Proves too strong. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Kalulu can get it clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. David succumbs to the pressure. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Kalulu. Jagrova. Kelly. Turan. Jagrova. Openda. Chooses to go back. Kostic. That's good play. Played into the middle. And they've got rid and reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, nice touch. Now who's going to be first to this? Kalulu. Aim forwards. Pasalic. That's really well manoeuvred. Jim City shifted upfield. Locatelli. Jagrova. Openda. Oh, he's found him has a shot! The road. Jim City, gently done. Lookman. Kosunu forwards and with intent. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's played forward. Turan, Jagrova.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Played out to the right. And it's Pasalic. Openda. Now it's David. Out to the left it goes. Kostic. He is just caressing the ball. Hit into the middle. Pasalic. Lukman. It's a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Kosunu, he's got the rect here. Kelly. Jagrova. Kalulu. Turan. Jagrova. Francisco Conceição. And here's Openda. Pasalic. Kosunu. Jagrova. David. And the finish! Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Lobbed in behind. Lovely. There's the shot!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Turan. It's Kostic. Foot in. Kostic has got himself a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. That's been well dealt with. Here's Openda. Openda. Oh, look at the space here. Can he finish? And it's hoisted clear. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Aimed in towards the centre. He's done with that well. Cross from Kostic. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the keeper beats it away. Tries a shot! He's put his foot right through that one. The road. Jim City forwards and with intent. Jagrova. Here's a tender. It's a loose ball. Zalewski aimed forwards.
I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Kelly. Francisco Conceição. Atalanta needing a change of fortune here. Thuram. Kostic. Locatelli. Kostic. Thuram. Kostic. Hasanic does really well to win the ball there. Lookman. Towards the other side. Zalewski. That's surely a foul, free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Here's Scamacca. Scamacca. It's a clearance, but not much of one. And it's Pasalic. Chance for a shot! And again! Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Scamacca. Chance! It short, and that's aimed into the middle, and back out it comes, and it's going to be another corner. That's the keeper's ball. Clears it away. Now it's David. Conceição. Oh, that's well done, really robust. He is just caressing the ball. Jagrova. Thuram. Locatelli. Francisco Conceição. Locatelli. City. That's really well manoeuvred. Lookman, now he's off and running. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Zalewski. And they've got a throw. Zalewski. Time to deliver. Oh, sweet feet. Cross goes in there. And out it comes again. Locatelli. Francisco Conceição. Pasalic, Lookman, Kosunu chooses to go cross-field, Zalewski, Kosunu, Lookman, the ball is loose and the chase is on. Moved on forwards, Kosunu cuts it out, knocks it out wide, Zalewski over towards the opposite flank. And it's Pasalic, it's a promising position, can he deliver? A real chance! Atalanta have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Thuram. Duron is the guilty party there. Has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here. Lookman, Pasalic. Atalanta have hit a quick-fire double here and have restored some sort of respectability. Kalulu. Locatelli. Jugrova. Kostic. Rema. Kostic. Locatelli. Jugrova. Rema. Thuram. Kalulu. Locatelli.
Conceição
Looks to get on the end of this.
Conceição is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Skamaka. Zalewski.
Now here's the delivery.
Rema
Can get it clear.
Kostic. And here's Optenda.
Damn it!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Durun shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred.
It's Zalewski.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. And that's aimed into the middle. Kelly attempts a clearance. And a play for the throw. Lookman.
Here's Skamaka.
Real chance! Stick and miss. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. He's got four. That is remarkable.
Atalanta.
Give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Locatelli. David. Oh, shooting chance!
Jim City.
Aim forwards.
Durun. Scalvini. Zalewski. Durun.
Spread out to the left. Zalewski. Oh, it's played into the area.
Kostic. Rema. Kalulu.
Almost an hour gone.
Francisco Conceição. Jekurova.
And it's played forward.
Pasalic. Kosunu. Pasalic. Lookman. Kosunu. Pasalic. Durun.
Moved on forwards.
Skamaka.
It's run loose here.
Jekurova. Rema. Jekurova. Locatelli. Locatelli.
Forwards and with intent.
Pasalic. Lookman. Calvini. Zalewski. He's there to get rid. Now it's Openda. And he's picked out the run. Openda. Out to the left it goes. Kostic with the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lukman. Pasalic. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Scamacca.
Żegrova. Turan. Żegrova. Rema. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Here's Scamacca. Scamacca! Full pressure on the opposition goal. Kalulu gently done. Here's Openda. Żegrova. Goes for a shot! No, not quite.
That always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Shifted upfield, and it's Pasalic. Zalewski. The road. And here's Scamacca. He's having a shot! Relief it, just needed better contact. Kalulu aim forwards. Żegrova. David. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Locatelli. Żegrova. Kostic. Turan. Żegrova. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pasalic. The road. Lukman. Pasalic is onto this. Decent chance! is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The room. Jukurova. Kostic looks to the other side. Locatelli. Francisco Conceição. Turan. Moved on forwards. And here's Openda. So close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Openda clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Kostic is short. Here's Kostic. Conceição. Kelly. Proves too strong. It's Conceição. Nice touch. And he shoots!
Be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Jukurova. Pasalic. And it's played forward. Jukurova. Here's Openda. Openda!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The run forwards and with intent. Over to the left.
Atalanta really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's really well manoeuvred. Chance to deliver. And he's there to clear it. And that's been won straight back. Goes for the shot! Ball's come loose here. Kostic. Jukurova. Locatelli, aim forwards. Kalulu. And he goes cross-field. Kostic. Turan. Jukurova. David. Lookman. And Pasalic. Pasalic. Shoots!
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Kalulu chooses to go cross-field. Locatelli. Jukurova. And here's on and the shot!
Openda really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's Zalewski. Scalvini. road. No question, that's a foul. Gets rid without sophistication. Duron is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Openda laid out to the left flank. Pasalic. Lookman. Zalewski. Pasalic spread out to the left. Oh, such a clever touch. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Great defending, strong and determined. David. Francisco Conceição. Wins the duel this time. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Turan. Lookman. That's good play. Lookman. Out to the right. With the clearance. The road. Lookman. No way through, so back it comes.
Pasalic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Openda. Żegrova. Shapes to shoot!
The keeper did well to retrieve that. They worked all week on that sort of situation and reacted very well.
Zalewski. He's had a good look and forward to the corner. Defending of the desperate variety. It's Zalewski. Cross goes in there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It is over the line. What a throw in. Great defending, strong and determined. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Juve City. And here's Scamacca. Out towards the flank. Ball swung in. Kelly with the clearance. Chance! this one clear. The road goes for a shot! He scores!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Indeed, so I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Kostic. Here's Openda. Referee has just said play on. Played into space out wide. That's very neat. The road. Oh, it's come loose. Played out wide. Now it's Pasalic. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Could be danger here. Shoots! Skip the post.
He overcome that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Kostic. And that is out of play. Lookman. Skamaka. Skamaka. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Turan. Here's Skamaka. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And what's he giving here? So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Atalanta take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt he'll be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pasalic. The road. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Zalewski, a real chance!
Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But we've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Nice physical challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Kelly. Kostic. It's been slipped through. That's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kalulu. Kalulu gently done. That's a throw. So here comes the substitution. Conceição. Oh, good spread. That'll be a throw. Zalewski. Pasalic. Lukman. Pasalic. Oh, played through for the wide man. Lukman. Oh, that's neat. That's good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Kosunu gets across to intercept that. Zalewski. Skamaka. Either side really getting hold of the ball. And it's Pasalic. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Turan on a charge down the left. In into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Turan. That'll be a throw-in. Kostic. Lovely feet. Looking for a decent ball in. It's Conceição. There's the shot! And that has been clubbed away. Jagrova. Defending of the desperate variety. Skamaka. Lukman. Pasalic. That's Pasalic. Skamaka. Jim City. showing good feet. Zalewski. Lovely bit of skill. McKennie wins the duel this time. Kalulu. McKennie. Moved on forwards. Garone. Lookman. Kosunu. Playing towards the other side. Zalewski. Kalulu with the clearance. And here's Skamaka. Lookman. Lookman, very nicely done. Kalulu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Zalewski. Decent chance! Danger averted for now. Thuram. That's well seen too. Jim City. Lookman. Kosunu. Kosunu shifted upfield. Bremer forwards and with intent. Kelly. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Crunching tackle. And it's played forward. Openda. Now it's obtains a shot! They've scored! Back to within one! Interesting!
They should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
There's going to be another change here. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Skamaka. A heavy challenge. Ball's played through. Lookman. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Can he finish? And it's hoisted clear. Scalvini. Looks to the other side. Bremer forwards and with intent. He can run onto that. Jim City tries to clear. Lookman. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he shoots! Very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Kelly. McKennie shifted upfield. And it's Kostic. Beretti. McKennie. Scamacca. Pasalic. Strong running down that left flank. Zalek. Can he finish? Tough time there by quite a way. That's really well manoeuvred. Jagrova. David. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Zalewski gently done. And it's Pasalic. Lookman. He's certainly called him there. It's a free kick. Jim City. Zalewski. The road. Jim City. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's a good run down the left-hand side. The road. Scamacca has been caught there, it's a foul. Going for goal! Oh, he's hit the bar! Here's Pasalic. Lookman. Aimed in towards the centre. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It'll be a throw-in. Played. That has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. David. Francisco Conceição. McKennie. Brilliantly cut out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Zalewski. And here's Scamacca. Here's Pasalic. Lookman. Good take and Scamacca! Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Atalanta clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Let's Pasalic. Pasalic with the cross.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Pasalic. Scamacca looking to get on the end of this. And he's heaved it away.
Atalanta surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Pasalic. Scamacca. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Kelly. Rema.